So, what does this mean to you? That's what I thought. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You know, okay, I'll say it. The reason why I think it's really good that this guy is in the Hall of Fame is because he is a person from New Orleans, Louisiana, who was a Southeastern Conference Basketball Player of the Year, and a lot of people in New Orleans didn't know it. So, this has come full circle. What does it mean to you?
It means the world. First and foremost, I want to give honor to God, who is the head of my life, who without him, none of this is even possible. For my family, man, my family's represented here today. Literally every single thing that I've been able to accomplish has been as a unit. I've done nothing by myself. The nights that they literally drove from New Orleans, from Mississippi, to Vanderbilt and to support, to other schools around the conference to support, and driving back that same night to get up and go to work the next morning. You know, in Nashville, they know our family, and I do nothing without them. To my best friend Micah, who is here, man, the nights that we spend in the gym, just grinding, not even knowing that any of this was even possible, is what makes it so special. And I've been able to bring my family with me on this incredible journey. And so to do this in the city and to be honored like this in front of all of you in the city that I call home, it means the world to me. It means the world to my family. And from the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
A lot of people... The good thing about you is that you excelled on the court and in the classroom, and after you finished your college career. And I'll get to that a little bit later. But talk about how important that was to you.
Well, you know, one of the things that was important to my family from the very beginning was to be a complete person. My mother, my grandparents, who couldn't be here today, my grandfather's 95 years old. And they helped raise me the first 6 years of my life, but they were always intentional to tell me that basketball is what you do, it's not who you are. So they were intentional about, even when I was in school, making sure I found a church family to be a part of, making sure I was involved in the community, making sure I valued the people, not only at my university, but also in that Nashville community who embraced me with open arms. So what I was able to accomplish in the classroom and on the basketball floor was just a representation of who my family is and the expectations that they had for me that I was able to put on myself.
You did a lot after your playing career as far as abuse. You know, you did some things, abuse of females, quite frank. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, I was able to partner with the YWCA in Nashville to build a program called the Men Together that engages men and boys to end violence against women and girls. When I was growing up here, it was during a time when New Orleans was the murder capital of the world. And I saw that up close and personal. And I was always very keenly aware of the difference between the way I was being treated and the way other people were being treated. And I didn't think that was right. And so, people who went to school with me will tell you, I was the guy that if a girl was being called outside of her name, I was the one that went and checked the guy. Like, nah, that's not cool. And that's something that always stuck with me. And then personal experiences with family members and friends. And so when given the opportunity to use my platform to uplift that kind of a program, it was just something that I had to do, something I felt called to do. And we were able to start that in Nashville and make it a nationally recognized program where we've impacted more than 1 million boys across the country, teaching them how to value and respect women and girls.
What are you up to now? Applause, yes. What are you up to now, Shane? Or what aren't you up to, I guess I should ask you.
I wear a lot of hats, and I'm so fortunate. My dad, who is here today, was very intentional on this entire journey of making sure that I did things that were impactful that I valued people, and made sure that, and this is a message I tell the kids who have college aspirations, when you go to school, make sure your college town is a place where you can always return to. That's the thing that my dad preached, countless days, man. And so I'm able to work at Vanderbilt University at our medical center, helping to raise money for our children's hospital, for our cancer center. And ironically, and a part of our journey, my son, who y'all see up here today, was born December 19th at Vanderbilt University Children's Hospital. And so I get a chance to pay it forward in such an amazing way. The way they took care of my wife, who is here today, the way that they took care of our family and took care of my son, who was born 2 months early. We spent 29 days in the NICU, and he's doing phenomenal. Y'all probably heard him up here having fun with my wife. But this is an opportunity for me to give back in a way that's meaningful, not only to the Nashville community, but also to my family.
Like I said, an SEC Player of the Year, all-time leading scorer at Vanderbilt, All-American, academic All-American, the whole works. Anything you want to say?
Not today.
Okay, not today, not today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Class of 2025, Allstate Sugar Bowl, Greater New Orleans Sports Hall of Fame, the great Shan Foster.